Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for WIF price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. Starting on the daily chart here, we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, an impulse in the yellow scenario where we have potentially finished a wave A or a wave 1. After both scenarios, you would like to see a corrective wave made of 3 waves towards the downside. And as you can see here, we are looking for a zigzag for your wave W, another zigzag for your wave X, and another triangle ABCDE for your wave Y. And with this finished correction, we have finished basically a wave B or a potential wave 2 in case we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. What we would like to see after this corrective wave is a continuation towards the upside, where we are looking to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulsive wave towards the upside, finishing, of course, in this case, a wave 1 here as an impulse. And after that, of course, we are looking at A, B, C for a wave 2. Now, your wave 3 obviously is not finished yet, and we are looking already here for 1, 2, 3. And your wave 4 has extended so much in time, which is kind of a little bit tricky and might be, of course, risky for a reversal towards the downside, because based on the time of your wave 2 here in that impulse, your wave 4 should not take all that time. And we are, of course, looking for higher prices in that case, but if we don't see, of course, a signal of an impulsive wave moving towards the upside and continuation towards the wave 3. Therefore, this might start to be, of course, as a bearish scenario and kind of like a signal of, like a reversal, and that it might not continue towards the upside. Now, to take a closer look, of course, inside is this a corrective wave where we are looking at the wave 4 potentially. For this impulse, inside impulse, of course, we're gonna move to the 1 hour chart. But let me just mention that this 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 must be related, of course, to the wave C that we talked about it in the beginning, to finish, of course, a bigger ABC, as we are looking here, A, B, and a C, hitting the 1-to-1 fib level, which it should be at $5.7 basically. So let's check out what is going on the 1 hour chart here to get much more better information. Now, as we can see here, if we start to count here 1, 2, and then 3, is that a wave 3 finished wave 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave 3, 4, 5. Yes, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, very good. So at the 1 hour chart, we get a clearer view. This is your wave 3 finished already. This is your wave 4 in the white scenario, and that brings for us, okay, the reason of this long trend here, where we are looking, of course, for a correction based on the wave 2 time. And that means if we take the time here taken from the wave 2 to the top of the wave 3, we can see that this wave should, of course, if we get a wave 4 over 2, it should range at least to reach the 1-to-1 fib time taken from the wave 2 here, and of course to start to move towards the upside. But what you would not like to see is that the price action touch exactly the zone 1 here. And this is a problem that we have here in case that we are in a wave 4 for this white scenario. The price has already interfered now with your zone 1, which is not also nice to see, which is also indicating like kind of a reversal signal. And that because, of course, it is not allowed as an impulse that a wave 4 interfere with your wave 1 as an impulse. And this is a very, very bad signal that, we might potentially not continue towards the upside, but rather moving for lower prices, guys. So so we might have a finish here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for your wave 3, and your wave 4 here looks like good with time based on your wave 2. So definitely this is your wave 4 in the white scenario, but unfortunately it has dived very, very deep. Now, one more thing that I would like to check here is the fib level taken? Yes, it is longer. Okay, so what I can see here is one more possibility for a double 1-2. This is the only option, or let's say the only chance that we have for a bullish scenario, which is a double 1-2. Yeah. So if that is the case scenario, so if that is we didn't finish this wave 3, 4, and a 5, we have a potential of 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finishing like this. Okay, and that means, yeah, it might bring us even for higher prices for WIF. Yeah, that might be good for WIF in that case scenario, of course. So let's have some different colors here. So yeah, this change now, this has changed the whole thing, right? We cannot consider this anymore as an impulse since we have interfere here. We can consider that this is double 1-2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. And of course, that might bring us back here to the scenario where we think that this might be a 1, 2, and then wave 3 towards the upside. Because of double 1-2, we might have a long wave 3, all right, which it might be, of course, very high. So if I take the fib levels, sorry, if I take the fib levels for a wave 3 as an impulse, as you can see in the orange scenario, your wave 3 should reach even higher. And that means, of course, something very interesting, which is it can be, of course, a very high wave 3 for your bigger scenario, which is a 1. So as you can see, we have a question mark here. Are we in an A or are we in a 1? This is kind of an answer if we see higher prices, of course. This is an answer that we are in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is much, much better for WIF, of course, as price action. And of course, we might be very, very impulsive towards the upside. And in that case scenario, it's gonna finish here wave 3 with the question mark that we were asking for. And of course, 4, 5 towards the upside. So even higher for WIF. So yeah, basically this is it for WIF as a bullish scenario. Now as a bearish scenario, of course, as a bearish scenario, this is your bearish scenario. If we break the fib levels required for a wave 2, as you can see now we are ranging around the 0.5, right? And yeah, exactly, the 0.5. If we break those fibs, the green box right here that we can see, if we break lower than this, yeah, that might start your bearish scenario. I know that it needs to go lower, but don't forget that it can still boom towards the upside from that part here. Yep. So these are the things. Now, even to get a much more clearer, let's take the base channel here and have this. Yes. So preferably on your base channel taken from the first 1-2, your wave 2 is preferably to not reach the red line. I mean, to not break the red line. It is preferably to start reversing from there and moving towards the upside. So that was it for WIF price prediction. Of course, if we break this red line, of course, it is much more potential for bearish scenario. But of course, don't forget the green box. 100% bearish is breaking the 0.78. Higher prices means a very, very bullish scenario for triple 1-2s, because we have a big 1-2 here and then 1-2, 1-2, and then continuation towards the upside. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments and likes. See you in the next one. Bye bye.